Good evening, everybody. My name is Brady Portenier. I'm a professional bull rider with the PRCA, Kansas City Outlaws. And I'm here with the Rodeo Trail to answer a couple questions you guys threw at me. And I appreciate you guys all reaching out. So, yeah, let's get it started. Number one, am I single? No, I'm happy to say I'm engaged to the love of my life. And things are going great in that manner. And I'm... we're about to time out here soon, so heavy no. Number two, what is the proudest I've been in my career? I can easily say the proudest moment in my career was when me and my longtime best friend and longtime traveling partner, we both made the finals back in 2020, and when me, him, and his father and mine got to get our back numbers, and we took some photos up there, that easily the proudest moment of my career. All right, number three, the wildest bull I've ever been on. I like to think I've been on a handful of wild critters, but I'm going to give that to a bull Mike Corey used to own named Cowabunga. He was a red bull muley, wild in the box, out of line, then he'd find a spot and really get it on. Couple guys got him rode, and I got him rode over there one year at Hermiston, and he was bucking in the box, and I had to holler at the shoe guy to get the gate open, and I got on him one year in Spokane, and he about took my head off with both feet. He was pretty wild. My best ride, gosh, that one's hard to pick. I've had a few rides that I would consider my favorite, my best, but one year I rode a bull in Casper, 344 big dog for 90. He was a little white, faded down the pin, around the right, into my hand. I rode him as perfect as I felt like I could, and stepped off on my feet, and by golly, that was a good day to be a bull rider. Okay, number five, why did I start wearing a helmet? PBR requires that I wear a helmet due to my age, and so I abide by the rules and just do what I'm told, and I figured I'd better get used to some buck. Why bull riding, and what other event would I consider? I just love riding bulls. My old man rode bulls, and it takes a special kind of guy. You know, there's a lot of guys that can talk the talk, but not many guys can walk the walk, and I just, that always appealed to me, and I always wanted to be one of those guys. I guess an event that I would pick otherwise is I would always wish I would have been took bronc riding a little more serious. That just looks like a blast. Them guys seem like they can go a long time. But golly, I like team roping. I roped calves in high school. I've always thought to myself, them boys were lucky I didn't work too hard at that. All right, next question. What do I hope to leave as my legacy? I just hope to inspire the next group of guys to want to be, in all sense of the word, as cowboys they can be. And I've had lots of people above me that I've looked up to, and cowboy legacy is all I can say, and that entails being mannered, doing the right thing, and looking fear in the face and saying that it don't scare you, and go ahead and do what you got to do. All right, number 8. What is the hardest part about being a rodeo athlete? Shit, it's the best job in the world. There's nothing too much to it. You know, I don't know. Some guys get burnt out being on the road, and I can understand that sentiment. The injuries. It costs a little bit to go down the road, but would I say it's hard? No, it's a blessing, and I'm very fortunate to get to do it. All right, last one. I want to give a shout out to Bunny62306 and her little brothers, Jason and Bradley. And they asked me, how often do I practice, and when did I start? You know, when I was a kid, I got on lots and lots of steers and practice bulls in high school, college. I mean, I wore the arena out. I ride lots of horses a day, and I get on practice bulls now, and I try and stay in the best kind of shape I can. And as far as when did I start, Like I said, I grew up doing it. I started getting on big bulls when I was about 12. There's a little crossover period. I was 12 to 14, got on lots of steers and bulls. But when I was about 14, I was a full-time bull rider. And yeah, so thanks for everybody. I appreciate you guys checking it all out. I hope I answered your questions best way I could, and hope to see you down the road, down the rodeo trail.